We got him! We got him! Yeah! Yeah, see?
Let's go!
We got him! I thought this was just gonna be another snorkeling scene. Don't get me wrong, it's always beautiful. But we got the friggin' manatees! Woo!
Day 2 in Bacalar, and we're back on the lagoon for sunrise to kayak along the estromatalitos.
Woo! Look at this water! Vamos, Ronnie!
It's crazy to think that this lake, like most bodies of water here in the Yucatán Peninsula, is fed by underground rivers, and the colors come out this crystal clear and pristine.
This is absolutely stunning. This is how you start a day in Bacalar. This water is incredible. This is so turquoise blue. This is part of the Bacalar Lagoon. You gotta come down here, start your morning with a peaceful kayak. We're the only ones on this entire lagoon, this section of the lagoon anyway. It is incredible. Just cruising along the mangroves. Beautiful. This is what things looked like before the hotels, before the buffets. This is the real side of Quintana Roo. It's rugged Mexico and it's beautiful. Woo! Woo! Man, it's just even more special just coming from Cancun where there's so many people. It is so peaceful out here. The water is immaculately clear, so blue. Just, I promise you, I'm not adding any saturation or filters to the color of this water. It is impressive, impresionante. And now we're gonna get changed, dried off. What a start.
Downtown Bacalar is a calm and quiet little village with thatched roofs and colorful streets. And just about everybody I spoke to for recommendations on this place mentioned I had to stop at El Socio, right in the heart of town, for breakfast. All right, we're in downtown Bacalar right now. This is how we start the day with breakfast. This is El Socio. Ronnie brought me down here. The best breakfast, el mejor desayuno de todo Bacalar, ¿sí o no? Exactly. And we went with the mega sope. Look at the size of this thing. ¿Qué tenemos aquí?
Una tortilla hecha en el comal, bañada con frijol. Luego le ponen repollo, carne.
And then aguacate or avocado, tomatoes, onions, cheese, Oaxaca cheese, no? Cheese from Oaxaca, and crema. This thing looks like a Mexican breakfast pizza. ¿Y cómo comen? ¿Con tenedor o con mano?
¿Quieres comer con la mano?
Vamos a ver.
Como quieras.
Provecho.
Aprovecho.
He already had a little, he got his first, so he's already starting to eat. Look at this thing. This is a true Mexican pizza right here. But it's called mega sope, so technically it's a sope. But we were just laughing because it's just funny. I love Mexican cuisine because they find a tortilla and they use it in all different forms, all different styles of tortillas, and they use the beans and this beautiful pork here. Let's get into it. First thing that hits you, that crunch from the cabbage, really good. The cream from the cream itself and from the cheese, the Oaxacan cheese, and that soft sweetness from the frijoles, and a little bit of beaniness from the pork. Man, and look at that undercarriage. And they also have another one of the most popular dishes is called, ¿cómo se llama esta?
Guarache.
Guarache. And this is a fried tortilla with these same ingredients on top, served a little bit more elongated. This is another dish. Now, I'm gonna have my swimsuit on the rest of the day, so please don't judge me, all right? Just know that I had this for breakfast. We're gonna eat this and head out. Ronnie, gracias. Doesn't seem happy. He's happy, I swear. ¿Estás feliz? ¿Estás contento? Damas y caballeros, this is a little behind the scenes. This is real life. We got the whole crew. Ronnie's up there sleeping. We got our own sicario right back here. El Sicario Güero. And we're off on a road trip today. This place is a very discreet location that not many people know about, not many people go to. It is a local, just absolute gem. And the name is?
Xcalak.
Xcalak. So right now we're on a 2-hour drive on our way up into the jungle to go find this little gem here in the Mexican Caribbean. And Montse is here. She's gonna be my fearless leader today. Are you ready?
Ready.
Have you been here before?
Never. First time as well.
Are you excited?
Very excited because my suitcase arrived, so I have my bathing suit
Yes.
and all the proper equipment so I can get into the adventure.
Are you nervous?
No. Excited.
All right, let's go.
We are now arriving in Xcalak, and it is a whole lot of nada out here. Man, we're out here. Buenos dias. A 2-hour drive southeast of Bacalar, past Mahahual, we end up in Xcalak, a sleepy fishing community of less than 400 residents that sits within what's said to be one of the last unspoiled stretches of the Mexican Caribbean. It's simple, raw, underdeveloped, beautiful, and to understand why people settle here, we gotta get out on the water. Don Antonio.
Buenos días.
Buenos dias. Con permiso.
Bienvenido.
Gracias.
All right, first stop, minute 1 here in Xcalak, and we're heading out on a boat for a little boat cruise to go see the very tip of Mexico. We'll go by the border, the frontera of Belize and Mexico. There's a canal that cuts through right here off the coast. Let's go.
This is the very southeasternmost tip of Mexico, with Belize within eyesight and a tiny nook in this world that very few people come to explore. Just saw a beautiful ray, a black ray with polka dots on it. This water is so clear through here. Just cruising through the canal now. Got the whole place to ourselves. This is the theme of Bacalar, Chetumal, Mahahual, and Xcalak, is we have everything to ourselves. Tourism before tourism.
Without my love for the ocean, I would be long gone by now. It's some kind of devotion that brings me down.
And this is a massive sandbar here. Oh man, we have to look at 360-degree views, beautiful powdery white sand, clear water. This place is as remote as it gets. We got Belize on one side and we are in the heart of Xcalak. I can see why this is such a treasure in the area. Everybody from Bacalar said you gotta come down and check this place out. It is remote and rugged and it's gorgeous.
Vengan a Xcalak con Travel Deeper.
Yes, he is, Ronnie.
And your blood is in the water as you go straight through my heart. Through my heart.
That's incredible. Cutting through this narrow passage right now, through all these mangroves. Watch your head. I feel like Canelo out here, talking mangroves. Oh, section we're now. Right here, to my right is Belize, and on the other side is Mexico. And we're cutting straight down through the middle of it, through this mangrove jungle. All of this right around us. Big fish, we just saw 2 massive stingrays and a bunch of big fish through here. This is beautiful. Look at this, and out in the middle of all of this incredible green water is a mirador. So this little mirador, this little spot right in the middle of the water here, used to be controlled by the government, and they would hold environmental research here. And this little house that was all decked out, they had solar panels, it was fully furnished, but unfortunately due to the pandemic it has since been abandoned, and then people came and just robbed everything out of it. So it's just a spot now where you can go up and take a look. Even had a bathroom over here with a line that ran sewage, but unfortunately it has since been abandoned. One downfall of the pandemic, there isn't as much budget for environmental issues as well in this area. So that's a difficult situation. It's too bad because this place is beautiful. And we just saw a pink flamingo fly by as well. A lot of wildlife, a lot of nature. Just humans sometimes get in the way.
Hi, this is Monse and this is my crib underwater. Follow me. Okay, this is the living room.
Okay.
And this is going to be the TV.
Okay.
From this side, this is going to be an amazing kitchen, fully equipped, you know, preparing the most amazing dishes.
Refrigerator space.
Where the bathroom is, a really cool shower. Well, it's in maintenance.
Okay. Oh, okay. You're doing reconstruction of it. Okay, that's cool. I can see the vision.
Yeah, this is the office.
Just a little spot where you come to think, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, love it.
Okay, and this is the.
Oh, this looks like the master suite here.
Yeah, this is the master suite. Some ventilation. We're gonna open more windows. Very lighting, and that's it, guys.
Wow.
This is going to be the most amazing crib on the water, Xcalak. Stay tuned.
Oh, natural. All right, now we're out in the Caribbean, and we're gonna go do a little bit of diving, a little bit of snorkeling, if you will. We're gonna go check out the landscape from below. We're about, I'd say, a mile from the coast, and right off of the coastline is a beautiful reef. This is some crazy looking water, so we're gonna go get a peek down below. If we're very lucky, we'll see some manatees, but I don't want to say it until it happens. So if you don't see this, that means we cut this part out because we didn't see any manatees. So let's go down there and see what we can find. Honestly, my expectations were pretty low for this expedition. Our guide Antonio tells us that manatees are getting harder and harder to spot because they're leaving these warming rivers for deeper, cooler waters. But as I swim out past the shallow coral reef towards the blue abyss, I noticed two giant objects seemingly swimming straight towards me. First thought, obviously, is a shark. Then maybe a dolphin or a chunky mermaid, but no. It is what we all hoped it would be. It's something that I've always wanted to see in the wild. Two beautiful, smooth manatees just cruising past. And as I dive down to get a closer look, one actually turns around and circles right in front of me. It's heart-pounding and at the same time peaceful. And for a split second, it feels like we share a moment. I know he's probably just thinking, look at this idiot trying to swim, but I feel it. And as mysteriously as they appeared from the cloudy depths, they disappeared the same way. It is the coolest feeling. We got him! We got him! Yeah! Yeah, see? Let's go! We got him! I thought this was just gonna be another snorkeling scene. Don't get me wrong. It's always beautiful, but we got the friggin' manatees! Woo! We got lucky if we got them in there in this water. We got them in this water. Come on! Come on! After the boat tour, we're in downtown Xcalak, and this is where lunch is. Look at this spot. Right in the middle of town. This is the heart of Xcalak. I'll take you into the kitchen, show you around a little bit. Beautiful setup here. Y aquí está la cocina. La dueña está aquí cocinando para nosotros.
Silvia.
Silvia. Gracias, Silvia. Wow. Gracias. We got the whole team. We're gonna have a big lunch, and Sylvia is in the kitchen cooking everything up for us. Homemade French fries that they just cut up. We got bananas that are quickly fried. We got rice and vegetables, and we went with filet de pollo. So just a little chicken breast with cucumbers, a small salad, and some onions, both pickled and raw. We got this super bright colored mustard. We'll put that on. We have habanero. This is a little change of pace. We've been eating a lot of mariscos, so we're gonna change over from seafood, and this looks delicious. Let's give that a try. I'm gonna put a little rice just as like a guardian for how hot it was. Spicy, but really good. Oh, not too bad. You can tell it's spicy, but it doesn't dig in. Here it comes a little more. And tamarind juice or water, agua de tamarindo. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah?
Oh, I love it. You don't like it.
I don't like tamarindo.
don't
Only
like
margaritas.
It's a great lunch. I love it here. All right, along the drive back to Xcalak, we had to make a stop in Buena Vista, a very small traditional town off the highway, and we stopped at a place with traditional Mayan homes and also something very interesting. This is a stingless bee sanctuary. So the people here, they raise stingless bees, which live in these logs, and they produce honey, which is said to have a ton of medicinal purposes, and this was used all the way back during the Mayan times. So it is a process, a tradition, a medicine that has stayed with these people for hundreds and hundreds of years. So interesting to see what you can find off the beaten path. Off the beaten path, off the beaten path. So the highway heading back to Chetumal, and we stopped here in Buena Vista, and it is so interesting to see a parallel universe, so much different than so many places that you see in Quintana Roo today. But this is the tradition that is upheld by these people. It's impressive. Inside the house, now this is the whole setup, but more importantly, here is the moneymaker. Ooh, wow, dulce, huh? Bien dulce. ¿Te gusta miel? Sí. ¿Comes mucho?
It's a regular honey.
The regular honey.
From this, the one that stings.
Oh, from the stinging bee.
Apis bee.
Oh. Yeah, the first one is definitely more liquid and more acidic.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's amazing.
And I like the sweetness of the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's better.
Stingless bees. That's where it's at. That's where you can really be a honey snob.
Yeah.
And you say, I like my honey from stingless bees.
It smells like magic.
Yeah. That smells like magic. I never knew what magic smelled like. Stingless bee wax. That's what magic smells like. And you can make soap. You can do everything with bees. Man, these are candles made of stingless bee wax. Oh my gosh. They smell like flowers and honey. Muchísimas gracias. Gracias a ustedes. I went with the pollen and 2 of the stingless bee honeys. Can I tell you guys something? Bees don't get the respect they deserve. A lot of people hate bees, but really they don't realize that it's yellow jackets or wasps that are the problem. Bees are one of the most beautiful things in the world, and they produce so much for people. If you know how to use them, if you know how to use them right, they are a true gift. And they're becoming endangered because people just kill them off and they think they're a big problem, but bees are great. Yellow jackets, wasps, those are the jerks. Remember that. Ciao. Es tú. ¿No te ves?
¿Qué es esa?
It's tú. And after all the chaos and driving from our road trip today, we're finishing back here in Bacalar, and we are at the lake house, the Yak Lake House to be exact. This unsuspecting little spot is where dinner is happening. All right, we're just sitting down now at the Yak Lake House after an incredible day, well off the beaten path today. Xcalak is a hidden gem pressed right against the border of Belize. That boat trip where we got to go through the mangroves with Belize on one side, Mexico on the other, incredible. And obviously
the best part of the day was seeing those manatees, swimming with manatees out on the coral reef. That is a dream come true. I want more animal experiences in my life because that was incredible. And finishing off here at the Yak Lake House, it feels like a young Tulum. A lot of travelers here, not necessarily my scene when traveling, but it's really cool. It's also a hostel here, so if you're into that, it's right on the lake, a beautiful spot. They got the DJ going, a bar, cool lighting. If this is something you're looking for when you're traveling, I recommend it. Bacalar is about to blow up, I have a feeling, so get here before it does. But that's it. If you guys like the video, please smash that thumbs up button, it helps a ton. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment, let me know if this is a place you'd like to come and check out. In the meantime, we're gonna have some dinner, shut it down. Brandon, great work today. We're out in it, and that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Travel deeper.
¿Qué me dijiste? ¿Otra vez? No quieres ser.
Ya no quiero ser youtuber, es muy cansado.
¿Por qué? Mucho trabajo.
Yo pensé que solo tomaban las cervezas y bebían con las mujeres, pero no es así. Es un trabajo muy cansado.
And after all the chaos from today, we're heading into the yak. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. All right, you guys, look at to my left here. Or no, that's to my right. Oh. Just kidding. Guess you gotta ring the bell first. Oh,
MTV Cribs.
just
Cribs. Welcome to MTV.
Oh, yeah. Man, how many are you? Gringo party. We're here, party 2. I got the massive ciabatta sandwich. This is a gringo sandwich for sure. Let's see if I can even pick it up. This is finishing the day at the Yak Lake House with this massive, ridiculous sandwich. Let's just go for it. We had a big day. Let's finish big, gringo sandwich style. To be fair, it's actually pretty good. And what else do we need to know?
It's all nature here.
It's all very natural. Virgin territory.
Virgin territory. Well, kind of. It was destroyed with a hurricane, so.
It was destroyed with a hurricane, but the hurricane is still natural.
Yeah.
So still virginity.
Yeah.
Virginity kept.
This is a real travel deeper.